Now, today we have to complete or conclude yesterday's lesson. Yesterday's lesson was about intelligences. Do you remember the intelligences?
Musical,
Yeah, musical,
logical, mathematics.
mathematical,
Yeah, yeah, logical, mathematical, linguistic, uh, intrapersonal,
very nice. Let's go
intrapersonal.
one by one. Do you remember which one is this?
I think naturalistic,
Naturalistic. Naturalist.
Okay.
naturalist,
Yes. What about the next one?
musical,
Yes. Next.
logical.
Oh, good. Next.
The next one is a little complicated.
Is it? Mari Carmen, do you have any idea which of the intelligences are these?
Mm, I'm not pretty sure because of the image.
The drawing. I know this is a little strange.
Yeah.
Well, this one, they gave it this for existential.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
It's one of the new ones. What about the next one?
Next one is intrapersonal.
Inter.
No, inter.
Interpersonal.
Interpersonal.
Inter, yes. And the next one?
Kinesthetic or something like that.
Kinesthetic.
Kinesthetic.
Which means movement.
Oh, okay, okay.
The movement or of the body, which in the book says bodily. Bodily intelligence.
Okay.
And what about this one?
Linguistic.
Linguistic. Next.
Intrapersonal.
Yes, and the last one.
Special.
Spatial. Very good. Now, let's do this activity again. One more time. Do you remember? How do you ask this question? Don't write it. Just tell me the question, please. Number one.
The number one is, do you know anyone who is especially good at giving directions?
Yes, very good. Can you ask and answer the questions, ladies, please? As fast as you can.
Okay.
Mari and Diana, can you ask and answer, please?
Okay. Diana, do you know anyone who especially directions giving good at is?
Who is?
Okay, who is? Sorry.
Who is especially good at giving directions? Teacher, I have a screenshot of all of the answers.
You mean the questions? All the questions?
Yes, I have the screen for
all right, very good. Can you ask and answer, or you can share your screen if you want to?
Yeah, maybe.
So you can see it with the with Mari Carmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see my screen.
It's loading. There.
Yeah. Thanks.
So,
go ahead. You ask and answer the question.
Okay, Mari Carmen.
Okay. To talk about person, I consider my father is especially good at giving directions.
Very good.
I think my father too, because sometimes someone asked him and he gave a good directions.
He gives good directions.
He gives, yes.
He gives good directions.
Okay. Do you know anyone who communicates extremely well with other people?
Yeah, I think that's my how to say it. That's the person in charge of the main things that I'm doing now at work. My boss, let's say, my boss is a good is a person who is really good at communicating with other people.
Okay. Well, in my case, I think my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Very
most
good.
of the time mothers are like the good ones just to say something, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you know anyone who is particularly interested in himself or herself?
Who is particularly interested in himself? Not really. It's just about a metric that it's narciso, like narcissist. That's the question refers to.
No, that would be for the intrapersonal intelligence people, that they can
Mm-hmm.
manage themselves correctly. So basically the opposite of what you said.
Ah,
A
okay.
person that can control him or herself, that can better him or herself, that can learn from his environment around him or her, and be a better person, a better citizen, a better father, a better mother, a better coworker, a better leader, just a better person all around.
Okay. I think I don't not yet. I haven't met someone just like those having those characteristics. Mhm.
Okay.
There. Okay.
What about you, Diana?
I I can remember for someone with these characteristics.
Okay. Mhm.
Do you know anyone who is completely incapable of playing any sports?
Incapable playing in its sports. Let me think about that one. Mm, yeah, I think there's a good friend of mine is an old friend. Her name is Tere, and then I remember that when we were together at high school, every time we go out because of this class, physic activity, right? Physic activity. She was in trouble all the time because she was really into that trouble because she didn't like to run. She didn't like to do any kind of a sport, and it was because she didn't like it. It's not exactly incapable, but every time she just tried to, for example, to play soccer, basketball, she was all the time falling down everywhere. So I think that's the one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in my case,
Mhm.
maybe one of my friends, uh, she tried, but sometimes she can't. So,
Okay.
or in other cases, it's something like me because I don't like to do any exercise, and sometimes I never try to do that.
Mhm. Yeah. There are some people just like that, right?
Yeah. Do
Hmm.
you know anyone who?
Ladies, I'm sorry to interrupt. Leslie is also here with us. Leslie, can you please participate? Can you also answer the questions? Yes, Leslie? All right. I don't know if she can hear me or if she's speaking, but continue, ladies, please. I hope Leslie can participate at any moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
You know anyone who articulates remarkably clearly his or her ideas?
Mm, not really. No, I think I don't meet anyone like that. No. Mm. What about you,
Me,
Diana?
me neither.
Hmm. Neither do I. Exactly. Okay, what
And
about number 6?
okay, do you know anyone who does mental math incredibly quickly?
Grindel Mulgrew. Mm, I would say not. Maybe compared to other people who are let's say experts into this part, Not exactly related, but I can see this person is really good at making all these type of calculations. I don't know if is that correct, but it's a friend of mine. It's a person who's really good at this because he all the time is working with numbers. In he is, I think he's an accountant. So that's why I think he is so faster doing this kind of activities.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
Mhm.
actually, in my case, I have one of my friends is the same like in the sports, and she can do very, not very quickly, but just very quickly. And sometimes the mental math, and I say, you are very smart. So it's good for her actually.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that people who are good at mathematics are faster at making any kind of decisions.
Yeah,
On the other side, people who is good at, for example, speaking or writing, they think twice before they do or say something. I don't know. I'm not pretty sure is that correct, but that's something that I've been noticing for some time, um, because of my daughter and my niece. So that's why.
so, well, do you know anyone who is highlight skill at drawing maps?
Drawing maps. No, not really. No, I think
Okay.
I don't know anyone.
In my
Mhm.
case, me neither, but I know one person that is very good drawing realistic faces. You know,
Ah, okay. It's a good one.
you know anyone who is musically talented?
Musical tangent. I'm just trying to find it out, but no, neither that part.
Neither actually. Okay. Do you know anyone who plays chess fairly well?
Yes, fairly well. No, no, that's neither. Neither do I, and even I don't know how to play chess. So no, I don't meet anyone like that.
Well, I think I know one person,
Hmm.
one of my friends, but he right now is in university, so I think sometimes I saw, but
Uh-huh.
right now no. But yeah,
Uh,
she's good.
and some
Okay,
people consider that chess is for very talented people, right? I consider they are so smart
yeah,
because they have to. I don't know how to play chess, but some people have told me that chess is about it's about making any kind of calculations into math and how to move to make those movements.
yeah, the
Mm.
strategic mode.
Exactly, that's the word. That's the strategy that you have to do with that part. Hmm.
Okay, what is the last one? Do you know
Hmm.
anyone who learns languages relatively easily?
Anyone who learns language really easily. Mm, um, no, exactly. But in this case, I can no, I don't meet anyone just like that. But I consider people who can learn languages easily is because they live in that environment. So in this case, I consider that, for example, some immigrant people, some immigrants, they can learn even faster than us because of the environment they are in. So I consider it could be an answer.
Well, in my case, me neither, but maybe me because I like I like the languages or something like that.
Hmm.
So in the future, I want to learn more than English or Spanish, other languages that I heard, and I think it was a good a good language too.
Yeah,
So
in a good in some advice that I could give to you is, for example, if you manipulate and you'll learn faster English, it could be a good idea to start with German, for example, because German and English, they are quite similar, and so you can learn it faster. In the other side, because we speak Spanish, so we can learn, for example, Italian or French, because they have exactly the same rules. They are sister languages. So uh, I think in Italian, some people say that Italian is even easier for us, and maybe Portuguese. Portuguese, because I don't know if you have heard, but some people who, for example, some singers who are from Brazil and they speak Portuguese. I've been once in a while, I listen to some interviews with Portuguese people, and most of the words can be understood. Sorry, so they can be understood because we speak Spanish. So Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and French, they are romantic languages. They say, because they have the same root. They come from Latin. So it could be a good idea. It depends
that's
on you.
actually I hear something like this, that the Portuguese is maybe
Mhm.
the same as Spanish. Maybe that maybe only change uh, the the way to write, and
Uh-huh.
that's it. But maybe you can understand.
And also the pronunciation, is like, I consider it some exactly, somehow exactly, like they say, la visu, or they say something like, yeah, I don't know how to say it, but I have a friend of mine went to Brazil like 3 or 4 years ago, and he all the time he stayed with that accent. We say sometimes that he's how to say presumido. I don't know.
Oh, oh,
Okay. Yeah, and so that's something that he really likes doing, because he's in love with the language, and he talked about the lavazinho, something like that. I don't know what's exactly what they want to say, but that's something that he knows.
very nice, ladies. Now here we have also Liliana. Hi, Liliana.
Hi, teacher. I'm sorry.
How are
I'm
you?
sorry fine. I'm sorry. I was doing some pendings. I'm
It's okay.
sorry
You're,
to
it's a good thing you're
join
here.
me late.
Yes, join us late, but it's okay. You're good. Now, Leslie, are you there?
Yes.
Perfect. Now we're going to do an activity of listening and speaking. Minds for the future. Mind. We're still talking about intelligence. Yes. And now for the future is just an expression. What you're going to do is match the two parts of each sentences below. Yes. The question is, what are the 5 minds good at? Now, this is in your book, page 184,
127.
27. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I am so far out. So, page 127, the first thing you gotta do is just match them. Match A to C. For example, we have a synthesizing mind. What does a synthesizing mind does? I'm sorry, what does a synthesizing mind do? Focuses, works, takes, is very adept, or can sort through facts. What do you think it is, ladies?
As a football, right, an ethical mind.
Will it be A, or B, or C, or D, or E? What would it be?
A.
E,
D, works extremely hard.
E.
E?
The last one, E.
E. Can sort through facts? There you go. A synthesizing mind sorts through facts to decide what is relevant. What about ethical mind?
A.
A?
A.
Very good. Now, number 3, a disciplined mind.
B. Work extremely hard.
B.
B. And a respectful mind.
C.
C.
C. And creative mind.
D.
D.
Is very adept at thinking in new and different ways. Very good, guys. That's really good. Now, oh, sorry. Listen. Jose, just a friend, is telling Olga, another friend, about an article on the 5 minds by Howard Gardner. Number 1 through 5, the 5 minds in exercise A in the order he talks about them. So you're going to write the numbers. Whatever is the first one, if they talk about ethical mind is the first one, then write 1. Yes, but if it's not the ethical and number 1 is respectful, then write 1 on respectful. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I am.
1,
I just read an interesting article by Howard Gardner.
Yeah? I've heard he's highly respected. So what was it about?
Well, he suggests that now we're more globally connected. It's particularly important to think about how we educate students for the future. It's incredibly interesting.
I bet. So what does he propose then?
Well, he defines 5 types of minds that students need. Like the first one is, students need to learn how to study efficiently and basically, work hard.
Well, that makes sense. It's like playing the guitar. You have to practice pretty regularly. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at that. I'm not that disciplined.
2,
Then, for the second mind, he says that we need to be able to take all the facts we read, sort through them, and decide what to pay attention to.
Right. It's like on the internet. There's so much stuff.
Exactly. So you have to be especially good at deciding what's useful or relevant.
Yeah, like doing research, which I think I'm fairly adept at. I guess it's kind of like being scientifically minded.
Right.
3,
Then the third mind has a capacity for asking questions, being open-minded, so you can, think of new solutions to solve problems effectively and look at things in a completely different way and not get stuck in one way of thinking.
Thinking outside the box?
Yeah, and you don't worry about making mistakes or failing.
Yeah. I guess that's something I'm not too good at. I mean, I have an extremely logical mind, but I'm not good at coming up with new ideas. I guess I could be more creative.
Uh-huh.
4,
Then he says we need to be really tolerant of other people and understanding of each other's cultures.
Well, that sounds sensible. We have some neighbors from India, and it's really cool talking to them and learning about their traditions and everything.
Right, well, that's it. We need to understand and respect each other's views.
Well, that's one thing I'm able to do. Well, I think so.
5,
Yeah, and then he says we need to learn how to do the right thing in different situations and make the right choices.
So basically you mean like having good morals?
Yeah, doing what's right.
Right. Well, I think I'm capable of making the right choices. I've had to already. My parents always stressed that when they were raising us too.
Oh, yeah, my family too. So, yeah, it was all extremely interesting.
All right, guys, so let's take a look at what you guys have. Please compare your answers quickly. Whatever you agree on, if you agree with it, write the number. If you don't agree, don't write anything, okay? Please go ahead. Remember, you have 3 classmates. There are Mari Carmen, Diana, Liliana, and Leslie. Please.
I have only 3 answers. Disciplined mind, number 1, creative mind, number 3, and respectful mind, number 4. What do you think?
I have ethical mind is number 2, and the number 5 is the first one.
I got an ethical mind, letter A. A disciplined mind, letter B.
You're talking about numbers.
Sorry.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers 1 to 5.
Okay. It was in the order they said it, right?
In the order they said it, yes. The first one they say.
Okay. So number 1, it was disciplined mind. Number 2, I heard scientizing minds. And then I got some, I think number 3 is creative mind. Number 4, respectful mind. And the last one, an ethical mind.
Well, I think we had a different order.
Leslie, what about you?
Leslie?
I think number 1 is disciplined mind. Number 2, synthesis mind. Number 3, creative mind. Number 4, respectful mind. And the last, ethical mind.
All right, now we're going to check one by one. What do you ladies have for the first one? A synthesizing mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2.
Everybody has 2?
I got 2.
I have 5.
You have 5, so we have a disagreement. So let's write 5. What do you have for the next one? An ethical mind.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 2. Okay. What about discipline mind?
1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Everybody has 1. Perfect. A respectful mind.
4.
4.
4.
Everybody has 4. Okay, very good. And the last one, a creative mind.
Number 3.
3.
3. Would you like to listen again?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Please.
teacher.
There you go.
1. I just read an interesting article by Howard Gardner.
Yeah? I've heard he's highly respected. So what was it about?
Well, he suggests that now we're more globally connected. It's particularly important to think about how we educate students for the future. It's incredibly interesting.
I bet. So what does he propose then?
Well, he defines 5 types of minds that students need. Like the first one is, students need to learn how to study efficiently and basically, work hard.
Well, that makes sense. It's like playing the guitar. You have to practice pretty regularly. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at that. I'm not that disciplined.
2.
Then, for the second mind, he says that we need to be able to take all the facts we read, sort through them, and decide what to pay attention to.
Right. It's like on the internet. There's so much stuff.
Exactly. So you have to be especially good at deciding what's useful or relevant.
Yeah, like doing research, which I think I'm fairly adept at. I guess it's kind of like being scientifically minded.
Right.
3.
Then the third mind has a capacity for asking questions, being open-minded, so you can, think of new solutions to solve problems effectively and look at things in a completely different way and not get stuck in one way of thinking.
Thinking outside the box?
Yeah, and you don't worry about making mistakes or failing.
Yeah. I guess that's something I'm not too good at. I mean, I have an extremely logical mind, but I'm not good at coming up with new ideas. I guess I could be more creative.
Uh-huh.
4.
Then he says we need to be really tolerant of other people and understanding of each other's cultures.
Well, that sounds sensible. We have some neighbors from India, and you know, it's really cool talking to them and learning about their traditions and everything.
Right, well, that's it. We need to understand and respect each other's views.
Well, that's one thing I'm able to do. Well, I think so.
5.
Yeah, and then he says we need to learn how to do the right thing in different situations and make the right choices.
So basically, you mean like having good morals?
Yeah, doing what's right.
Right. Well, I think I'm capable of making the right choices. I've had to already. My parents always stressed that when they were raising us, too.
Oh, yeah, my family too. So, yeah, it was all extremely interesting.
All right, ladies. Only ladies today, right? No Eduardo. All right, tell me, what do you have?
2, 5, 1,
Yeah, 2,
4,
5.
and 3.
2 and 5.
Yes.
Everybody?
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
and 5. The first one. 2, 5,
Perfect. That
1,
is
4.
good. Very, very good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is circle the minds that Olga says she has. So, which minds does Olga say she has?
Um, mm, I think number 2.
Yeah, I think number 2.
And it's about number 4, respectful mind. She said that maybe she will have that part, and at the end she said, well, I think so. So I don't know, is that mean in a way of saying that yes, I got that one?
Maybe. Only 2?
Well, actually, I only have number 2.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please?
I only have number 2.
You only have 2. Okay. Would you like to listen again?
Yes, please.
All right, let's listen again.
1.
I just read an interesting article by Howard Gardner.
Yeah? I've heard he's highly respected. So what was it about?
Well, he suggests that now we're more globally connected. It's particularly important to think about how we educate students for the future. It's incredibly interesting.
I bet. So what does he propose then?
Well, he defines 5 types of minds that students need. Like the first one is, students need to learn how to study efficiently and basically, work hard.
Well, that makes sense. It's like playing the guitar. You have to practice pretty regularly. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at that. I'm not that disciplined.
2.
Then, for the second mind, he says that we need to be able to take all the facts we read, sort through them, and decide what to pay attention to.
Right. It's like on the internet. There's so much stuff.
Exactly. So you have to be especially good at deciding what's useful or relevant.
Yeah, like doing research, which I think I'm fairly adept at. I guess it's kind of like being scientifically minded.
Right.
3.
Then the third mind has a capacity for asking questions, being open-minded, so you can, think of new solutions to solve problems effectively and look at things in a completely different way and not get stuck in one way of thinking.
Thinking outside the box?
Yeah, and you don't worry about making mistakes or failing.
Yeah. I guess that's something I'm not too good at. I mean, I have an extremely logical mind, but I'm not good at coming up with new ideas. I guess I could be more creative.
Uh-huh.
4.
Then he says we need to be really tolerant of other people and understanding of each other's cultures.
Well, that sounds sensible. We have some neighbors from India, and you know, it's really cool talking to them and learning about their traditions and everything.
Right, well, that's it. We need to understand and respect each other's views.
Well, that's one thing I'm able to do. Well, I think so.
5.
Yeah, and then he says we need to learn how to do the right thing in different situations and make the right choices.
So basically you mean like having good morals?
Yeah, doing what's right.
Right. Well, I think I'm capable of making the right choices. I've had to already. My parents always stressed that when they were raising us too.
Oh, yeah, my family too. So, yeah, it was all extremely interesting.
All right, guys. So what do you have?
The last one, number 5.
Number
It's
5?
that's the one that is missing. No, so that's number no, unethical mind, teacher.
Unethical.
Yeah.
So everybody agrees?
Yes.
Yes.
A sympathizing mind, unethical mind, and what else?
And respectful mind.
And the respectful mind?
Mhm.
Everybody?
Yes. And I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure
very
with
good.
respectful mind.
What? Can you say that Leslie, again?
Yes, I'm not pretty sure with respectful mind.
But yes, those are the ones she says she does. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, group work. Ask and answer the questions with your classmates, please. Which of the 5 minds do you have? Which do you still need to work on? How could schools and universities help students to develop these 5 areas? And give your own answers. I think I have, I tend to, I do, I work, I am, etc. Please ask and answer.
Okay.
Let's see. How many questions we have? 1, 2, 3 questions. Okay, so let's see. Diana, question number 1, please. Liliana, question number 2. And Mari Carmen, question number 3. And everybody answers, please. Everybody answers. Go
I
ahead.
start right.
What?
Okay. I start right.
Yes, yes. You ask the first question and everybody answers, please.
Okay. Which of the 5 minds do you have?
If you allow me, I will start. I would say that I have a respectful mind. Sometimes I'm just trying to be empathetic with people and try to think about what would I do if I were in those shoes. If I were in those shoes, and just trying to understand that part. And that's why sometimes some of my, let's say, my saying is that if you don't want to be treated like that, just don't do that. Treat them just as you will wish, or as you wish you want to be treated. And also respectful mind. And I think uh, disciplined mind sometimes, not all the time, but I can say when I want to reach something, I'm just disciplined into that part, but not exactly all the time. What about you? Or what about the others?
I think I have a ethical mind, an ethical mind because I try to do that it's right in my job. And I have a respectful mind because I try to respect um, the views of other people's. What about you?
I think I have a respectful mind. I tend to think in others who feel if I not respectful, and also ethical mind because I tend to think too much what is fine and what is bad, you know.
Somebody else? Next question. Okay, next question. Which do you still need to work on?
In my case, for example, I need to keep on working on my discipline minds. About into the creative mind, because sometimes I run out of ideas and I don't know how to think about out of the box, and that's the hardest part to me. And also synthesizing minds, because most of the times when I read, that's something that is all the time happening to me when I'm trying to write an essay. That's something that that I do at least 2 or 3 times. I don't know, 3 times every 6 months, and then I start looking for information, and I read a lot of information, and then I don't know how to decide what's important and what is not. So that I think those are the ones that I need to work on.
Okay. Well, in my case, I think it's synthesizing mine because yeah, sometimes I need to do something important, something like that. So I research in different pages of internet or maybe in books and, and sometimes I don't know what I what I want to put on the paper. So I need to work very hard on this. And other maybe in a discipline mind because sometimes I'm a little lazy and I don't do my homework or other things.
I think I have to work on in a disciplined mind because I I I'm not really good in that. It's not like if I don't try it, sometimes I just it's hard the routine. So I tend to do it overall. I think I have to be more disciplined.
Okay, is anybody else missing? No. Okay, let's go with the third one. How could schools and universities help students to develop in these 5 areas?
Well, when we talk about um, ethic, ethical mind, disciplined mind, and respectful mind, I think there are some clauses like ethic, ethic class. I don't remember how is the name. And for credit, their schools have this in your schedule, art class for people who are really smart in that areas.
Maybe it's necessary that the schools and universities um, um, have have plans to develop values and attitudes in their students.
Yeah, I totally agree with that part, Lily. Sometimes it's hard for our students or just us, like students, to exploit all those skills and abilities that we maybe all have. But sometimes it's difficult just to work on them because of the different, let's say, the different programs that they are. Actually, I consider that university have those programs because when a student enrolls in a career, in a professional career, they are somehow talented in that area. So I can say they go into that part. And also something that universities need to do is just to promote, to promote more workshops or special classes in which, if you are not, for example, in my case, I'm not good at drawing, so I'm a very bad person when I draw something. So it could be a good idea just to improve that skills that I could develop. And on the other side, if you are very talented, for example, at playing any sport, that you are able, or you are able to join to those special classes, and so you are going to move or go on with that special skill that you may have. No.
Good point, Mari Carmen. Thank you.
Thanks to you, Lily.
Is everybody finished? Yes, right? Any other thoughts? Okay. In that case, we're going to go to page 143, speaking naturally. Let me know when you're there.
I'm in the page.
I'm sorry?
I'm in the page.
Very good. Thank you, Diane. Everybody else is on the page?
143. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, teacher. I'm in.
Liliana, Leslie?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to look at stress.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Stress and intonation.
Notice how new information gets the main stress in a conversation. The voice goes up on the main stress and then falls or continues to rise. Words already in the conversation are often not stressed in the responses.
My sister wants to study math.
So is your sister good at math?
Yeah, she's incredibly good at math.
Contrasting ideas are often stressed.
I'm really bad at French.
Aren't you good at languages?
No, I'm terrible at languages.
Repeat the example conversations.
My sister wants to study math.
My sister wants to study math.
So is your sister good at math?
Is your sister good at math?
So your sister good at math?
Yeah, she's incredibly good at math.
Yeah,
she's
incredibly
good at math.
I'm really bad at French.
I'm really
bad at
French.
Aren't you good at languages?
Aren't you good
at languages?
Aren't you good at languages?
No, I'm terrible at languages.
No, I'm terrible at languages.
No, I'm terrible at languages.
Very good. So what you're looking at is the stress is always on the new or the most important information. But if the word is repeated and is no longer important, it is not stressed again. Only the new information gets stressed. Yes, once again, if the word is repeated and is not the most important word, then it's not stressed. The new information is stressed. Yes? Or contrasting, which means opposite ideas. Bad at French, good, terrible. Yes? Opposite contrasting ideas are stressed. Now listen, the stress words in the first lines are in bold. These guys. I'm not very good at learning languages. Circle the words with the main stress in the responses. Then practice with the partner. Go ahead. I want you to listen, circle the words with the main stress, and then we'll compare answers. Okay?
Okay.
1.
I'm not very good at learning languages.
Really? Well, learning languages is difficult.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult.
2.
One of my classmates has a real talent for music.
I wish I had a talent for music.
Yeah, I can't even sing in tune.
Well, I can't sing in tune or play an instrument or anything.
Teacher, could you please repeat that?
Sure. Would you like to listen again?
Yeah, it's somehow difficult. It's easy when I see the dashes, but now that I don't see it, it's difficult.
Well, that's a good practice. Everybody agrees? Everybody wants to listen again?
Yes, please.
Yes, I
Yes, please.
agree.
1.
I'm not very good at learning languages.
Really? Well, learning languages is difficult.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult.
2.
One of my classmates has a real talent for music.
I wish I had a talent for music.
Yeah, I can't even sing in tune.
Well, I can't sing in tune or play an instrument or anything.
All right. Was that better?
Let's try.
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead and share your answers. Whatever you have, go ahead and share it.
Okay, I get really. It's like going up. Really? Well, learning languages is difficult. Just going up.
To me, really and difficult, yeah.
Then say,
And
yeah,
the
go,
next
go.
line, extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely. And I get also, yeah. Yeah. She said something like, yeah, it's extremely difficult. Something like that. That person that she says.
Why did I not do extremely?
Okay.
And on the next line, the words that is involved, classmate, talents, and music. But in the line B, talent. Well,
Also, I wish I had a talent for music. A talent, and I also choose music, but I'm not sure.
on the next line, sing and tune.
Sing and tune.
And the last one, sing, tune, and anything.
And
What do you
the
think?
last one, in the last one, I think I got can't and anything.
All right. I didn't catch your answers for this line. Can you repeat it to me, please?
talent.
Talent.
Only talent?
Music. I think it's music, but I'm not sure.
Okay, listen again and check. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
1,
I'm not very good at learning languages.
Really? Well, learning languages is difficult.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult.
2,
One of my classmates has a real talent for music.
I wish I had a talent for music.
Yeah, I can't even sing in tune.
Well, I can't sing in tune or play an instrument or anything.
What do you think? All right, now let's look at the last part over here. You
Okay.
repeat talent and music are stressed again.
I'm not pretty sure, teacher.
Talent. I consider the talent.
Talent, you think
It's
talent
stressful.
stress?
Yeah.
Leslie, Diana?
I'm not pretty sure.
No?
For music.
I wish I had a talent for music.
1,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not very good at my classmates has a real talent for music.
I wish I had a talent for music.
No?
No, teacher.
Okay.
Which?
It's not talent or it's not music. Now, yeah, I can't even sing in tune. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I can't even sing in tune.
Very good. Sing in tune. Okay, next.
Well, I can't sing in tune or play an instrument or anything.
Yeah, it sounds a little strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not stressing. He's just speaking a little bit enthusiastically, but the stress is in I again. Not this one, not in this one, but just here and here. Okay. Let's continue. Are you ready for the next part?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Grammar extra. Well plus adjective. Now, what's this homework?
No.
No. Let's see how well and how fast can we do this. Number one, it's important to have a well-educated, well-informed, well-known, well-off, well-organized, well-prepared, well-thought-out, or well-written.
Well organized.
Well-organized. This one. What do you guys think?
Which page is that on?
Ah,
166.
Yes,
Thanks a lot.
166.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, what page did you say?
166.
Well organized, teacher.
Thank you.
Well organized. All right, continue with the rest. Let's work on this for a couple of minutes and then we'll compare answers, okay?
Okay, teacher. Teacher, do we have to start writing on the screen?
On the screen? No, actually, if you're finished, let me ask your classmates if anybody's finished.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Nice.
done, teacher.
Who is finished?
Me, Diana.
Diana, very good. Liliana, Leslie, how are you doing?
Almost, teacher.
Okay, Leslie,
Not yet.
not yet. How much more? Are you working on the last one or the last two?
Yeah, that's true.
The last two, okay. Ready, Liliana?
I finished, teacher.
Perfect. Leslie, how about you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I finished.
Please compare your answers.
Mhm. Go, Lily, go.
The number. Thank you. Well organized in the first line, like Diana or Leslie said.
Exactly, well organized. Number two, many people aren't very well informed though these days.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, well informed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Number three, what do you have?
I have well prepared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
me
have the
too.
same answer, well prepared.
Uh-huh.
Next, well written.
Mm-hmm. Well written. Essay or one that's well thought out. Thought out.
Thought out. Thought out.
Uh-huh. Thought out. Is that correct, teacher? Thought out?
Thought out, thought,
Okay.
thought
Thought out.
out. Yeah,
Okay.
thought out.
Thought out.
Number five, to be well educated.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Number six.
I wrote, well, no. Well, no.
I wrote well off.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what's the meaning, but based on context, it says people who are well off have to work very hard. Isn't that a well-known fact? I mean, well-known is like everybody or something that people around knows. Is that correct,
Yeah,
teacher?
yes.
Okay,
And what is well off?
I don't know.
Well off is when you are economically good.
Ah, okay.
For example,
A
many
rich person.
houses
Well,
like a rich person, yes, but not by inheritance, but by work.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good work, guys. Let's finish this. Now we have another one. Adjectives, adverbs, and adjective collocations. Complete the sentences with an adverb from above. Then there may be more than one answer. Okay, go ahead and do this, please. Let's have a couple of minutes and then we'll compare answers, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Hi guys, are you finished?
No, yes, teacher.
No,
Yes.
it's tricky. Diana, you're finished? Nice,
I finished, teacher.
perfect. Now let's compare answers. Or actually, let's wait. We are waiting for Leslie and Mari Carmen, right?
Yes, please, teacher. Give me 1 more minute.
Leslie, how about you? How are you doing?
I finished.
Nice, very nice. Now I would like to, well, you can compare your answers. And after you compare, can you open your platform?
Yes.
Yes. But before you open your platform, please compare your answers.
Okay.
We need to open our platform.
Yes, but before you do that, let's compare answers. What do you have for number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? Please.
Okay. What do you have number 1?
On the first line, I have complete.
Yeah, me too. Or maybe entirely or totally.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I get the same.
And the second line, I have highly and entirely.
I get highly.
Highly.
Highly, and the next line, entirely. It's
Oh,
entirely
yes.
possible to be smart.
Oh, yes, it is. I have the same.
Yes, me too.
I got virtually. Mm-hmm. Next.
Next, I have totally and totally. Totally, actually. Got it.
I have the same answers, totally and totally.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And
Next one,
mm-hmm.
I have virtually and totally.
I agree.
I got Latin is widely not existent in schools. In the second, in that one I got widely, and then it's totally.
Well, I have the number 5, virtually and virtually.
I have
Highly.
virtually and completely.
Yeah, me
I
too.
I get highly and completely.
Well, maybe completely and virtually, actually.
Okay.
Number 6, highly.
Mm-hmm.
Next line, highly, and next line,
Ugly.
widely.
Well,
Uh-huh.
actually, I have highly, highly, and highly.
Yes.
But in the last one, we can say highly or widely.
Okay, are you ready?
Now the last one, what do you have?
I
Really
have
and
widely.
widely.
Widely. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Widely. So are we going to get into the platform, teacher?
Yes, please. I'd like you to do that because here the platform is Unit 12, Grammar Extra, Lesson 8.
Okay.
Activity 2, adverb and adjective collocation.
I'm doing.
You'll do it?
Um,
Could you please share your screen? Or everybody can do it. And Actually, hold on a second. Can you do it on my screen, Diana?
No.
Enter adjective
Can you take?
collocations.
Can you
Lesson
ask
A.
for the
Lesson A.
control of the mouse?
Enter an adjective collocation.
I think no. I think
No,
only
you
mine.
What?
I think only mine.
Only in yours?
Yes.
All right. Let it show us, please.
And exactly. I share my screen.
Yes. Oh, you already finished it. No, this is the first one. Let's go for the
Yeah.
second one. There.
And all of the answers are correct.
Yeah, very nice. And the next one? It will be the next one.
Yeah.
There, right there. So being good with people is a completely. All right, very good. Continue, please.
Okay. I stop sharing.
No, go ahead. Continue. Let us see.
Like, I mean, I stop sharing my screen.
No, continue like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for the exercise, but I don't find it.
You can't find it? Hold on a second. When Diana is finished, you can share your screen and I'll guide you, okay?
Okay, yeah, teacher, no problem.
You can help her. She's just doubting. Which one is that correct?
Yeah, because actually,
Answer. Highly or
Okay.
completely?
I'm not totally convinced. It's I'm not totally convinced that intelligence knowing lots of facts. It's completely wrong. Last thing is highly not existence in the schools now. It's while totally relevant to today's world.
I think it's virtually. And you say number 5 are different, right?
Number 5, which one do we say?
Completely. Virtually and completely. Completely.
This highly. Which it is, you say widely, right?
The pronunciation is widely.
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 Yeah.
It's widely, right?
Yes, widely.
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 Awesome. Look at that, Diana. You did good.
Great, congratulations, Diana.
Yes,
Awesome job.
Look at that. It's almost completely finished. There you go, Diana. Good job.
Yeah.
Can you let us see Mari Carmen's screen, please?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Please, Mari Carmen, share your screen.
Okay, yes. But please don't look at my activities because compared to Diana's, I'm going to look like a fool.
All right, now go to content right here. Wait a minute.
Okay. Into this part.
Right here, content.
Okay.
Okay. Now go down. Where is it? Go down. Yeah, go down. Actually, no, it's not here. It will be outside of the grammar extra.
Grammar extra.
Yes.
Okay.
Now go to unit 12. Unit 12, lesson 8.
Okay, find it.
Exercise 2, adverbs and collocation.
Okay.
Click on it. There.
Teacher.
Yes.
Actually, when you say that we have homework with grammar extra, I do on the platform.
You do? Yes, that's good.
And then on my notebook.
And then on your book. That's very good. All right, now, Liliana, do you know how to get there?
Teacher, I don't have my platform active.
You don't have your platform active. I suggest that you can talk to teacher Maru so she can help you activate it.
Smart people are
Okay, thank you, teacher. I'm sorry. Teacher, maybe I would like to do that next week because my next week is going to be very busy, and
Okay.
maybe on Friday of the next week.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Leslie, what about you, Leslie? Can you open your platform?
Yes.
I'm not totally committed to this. It's completely wrong. Latin is highly non-existent. So no, it's it's
Leslie,
impossible.
can you let us see your platform?
In fact, it's completely no. You have to be
Ah, there you are. Very good, Leslie.
you have to be completely
Very good. Thank you very much. Well, guys, ladies,
highly
we are
qualified
finished for today.
to
I
be
think you have the exact location of the activity in the platform. You can continue from there.
Okay.
Actually, in the platform, it's vocabulary notebook.
Also, we have a vocabulary notebook, that's right, but we don't have time for that right now. Vocabulary notebook. Okay, it's just the opposite, but you can do this in the platform, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everybody?
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
All right.
So teacher, do I have the whole weekend just to finish units 8 and 9 in 10, right? It was 8, 9, and 10?
For the exam, it's only, you can study unit 7, 8, and 9 for the exam.
Okay, 7, 8, and 9?
For the exam.
Okay.
And the next upcoming exam is next week, and it will be units 10, 11, and 12.
Okay. So the exam, when is going to take place?
Let me take a look.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm looking for my schedule, okay? Hold on a second.
Yeah, no problem, teacher.
There. It will be on Tuesday, the 10th of August.
Okay, on Tuesday the 10th.
Yes. I'm sorry, what am I looking at? Yes, Tuesday the 10th.
Tuesday the 10th, so that means that is not next week.
Oh yeah, it's not next week. It's the following week.
Okay, so I got a little bit more time just to study. And that's going to be for units 10, 11, and 12.
Yes.
And when I'm going to present the exam for units 7, 8, and 9.
That will be on, of course, online.
Yes,
you can do it. Can you do it on the Friday?
Yes, of course, on Friday.
August 6th.
Friday the 6th. Yeah.
That would be before the following exam.
Okay, perfect, teacher. Thank you so much. Awesome.
You're
So
very
I'm going
welcome.
to work on. Yes,
All
teacher.
right.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Do you have any questions?
No.
No.
No, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Liliana, you were a little quiet today. Are you okay?
Excuse me, teacher?
You were a little quiet. Are you okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yes, you are okay. You are okay. Everything is fine. Or is there a problem?
No, teacher. Thank you.
Everything is fine?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What about you, Leslie? Today you were awfully quiet. Everything okay?
No,
Are you
I feel sick.
I feel sick? I am so sorry. Are you taking care of yourself?
Yes,
All right, very good. Well, continue to take care of yourself and have a lot of rest. And thank you very much, ladies. If there aren't any questions, have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.
See you on
Okay.
Monday.
Monday.
I'm
See you.
sorry,
See you Monday,
Monday. I'll see you
teacher.
Monday.
Yes,
Bye.
teacher.
Okay.
See
Thanks
you,
a
Bye.
lot.
teacher.
See
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, teacher. Thanks, girls.
You're
Thanks a
welcome.
lot.
See you
It was
guys.
nice to hear you again.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really
Bye.
nice. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.